We are now live here on YouTube. We are getting ready to start game 2 of opening week here on MLB 17 The Show. And today's matchup is we got Scott Kazmir on the mound, and for the Yankees we got Pius Dillon. I can't pronounce his name, forgive me. And just to let you all know, if you all haven't read the subscription below, this is a custom roster. It is not the full 2017 roster. I started this back in MLB 14 The Show, and I have been playing every year since 2014 with the year-to-year saves. So this is not authentic, and I have signed my own players, and I have kept Joe Madden and drafted my team, and this is my team once again. So just to show everybody, this is the series standings for the AL East right now. We are in first right now with our first victory, and the Blue Jays are right behind us with one victory, and Yankees, Red Sox, and Orioles lost, so they're towards the bottom right now, but it's still early. So let's get on to the game, and I'll kind of show you guys the schedule real quick. And this is what our month of April looks like right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. And just to let you all know, I hope you all like this video here, so please give me a like and subscribe for more videos here. And of course, we're playing at the Trop, and we're gonna have Scott Kazmir on the mound. And let's look at the lineup here, see if we want to do anything different. And we're gonna do something. I've done this in spring training. Let's put Navarro in and put him in the second slot, and put Zobrist in the middle. No, let's put, I like Zobrist there. This is actually a little different, and I'm debating here. Now we'll keep Joyce in the lineup for today for game number 2. So this is our lineup here, and still early, so the batting averages ain't quite all settled right now. And here is the pitching matchup here.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next.
Now, I probably won't come or say too much during the stream. I'll let the announcers do the talking.
Scott Kazmir will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on,
Kazmir had a pretty good year last season. I'll jump in sometimes
Standing
and
in
say
the
a
leadoff
couple
man, Jacoby
things,
Ellsbury,
but
so we are
I'm going to try and give you the authentic
baseball.
broadcast. So there we go. As we
Jacoby
got Jacoby Ellsbury leading off for the Yankees.
This is hit the other way out
It's
toward
be a
left
first
field.
pitch out.
And this will be pulled in just in
Looks like
front
we're
of the
gonna have
warning
another
track for the
sellout.
first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
Now in the box, Rick Estrada. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
It is so nice, Matt, to win that home opener. You know the next day the crowd is going to be hyped. Everybody's talking baseball in the city, and now you're back for game 2.
This is line to left. Joyce is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. 3 up, 3 down for Kazmir in the first. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Pierre Dutton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, left fielder.
I got the shift on again.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, game 2. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, game 1, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now, game 2, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of a routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
A little late.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ben Zobrist is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third.
I should have took that one. I had a hitter's count.
Longoria.
Oh, well.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That was on me. I should have spotted that one. I didn't think he was going to give me that good of a pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Oh, and that drills him on the mound as he veers off towards short.
Base.
Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. We'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Pedro Alvarez.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
And yes, Mark Teixeira is still on the Yankees on here.
Stepping in, Mark Teixeira.
As he didn't retire in MLB 16 with my season, I had to retype in his name now. They had a different player
now
name.
The pitch. And here is strike
one
call to the 37-year-old
make his
veteran up
face in
there.
that.
0-1.
I don't know if I did too good of a job, but I did the best I could.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we
If you
see
hear
one
me
at all,
muffling,
it'll
it's
probably
'cause
be
my cat
extended
won't
out of
leave
the
me
zone,
alone.
or at least that'll be the intent.
Especially when I'm trying to live stream and play a game
Here
at the
comes
same
the 0-2
time.
pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Bye-bye,
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the
Mr.
Rays.
Teixeira.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground.
Ooh, that went right over
and heads up
Longoria.
down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Longoria should have had that.
Into the box, Vaughn Madison. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it.
Pitch there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ground ball
Thank
for
you.
Longoria. This could be 2.
worked just this
On to
time.
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's Will Myers. He'll start us out here in the home half
Leading
for the
off
second.
Rays, the right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, Myers starting off the year good with his
Myers
home run
awaiting the
last
1-0.
night, or the
Here's
last
a
game I
fastball
played.
low, and he's
last
behind
night.
2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Deoner Navarro.
Digging in the switch hitter, Deoner Navarro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
There's our mascot Raymond. saying that the Rays are going to win.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Good hit.
Lined into left field, a base
So
hit.
automatically Navarro's on.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
That wasn't the pitch
Gardner
I
is
thought
there.
was going to be. So that's a
He's
fly
got
out.
it one away.
I thought it was going to be more right down the middle. It landed more.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Coming to the plate now, James Loney. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gardner makes the play, and there are two gone now.
I don't know why I swung at that one. I should have took that one.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Kevin.
Usually I'm not
Kiermaier.
this aggressive.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Oh yeah, that was up.
From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure
That was
going to
my
be a
pitch.
pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many
I'm
balls
just
right in
tired,
the wheelhouse
everybody. I just
from a
got done with
top-level arm
work,
like this.
so
Bottom of the
excuse
second
me
here
if
with
my
no score.
performance is not 100% up to par.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple
was
of
right
hits
in the
early
back.
inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a
kinda
little bit, so
shining in the
they
back
might want to head
tomorrow.
out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Bases loaded for Jaso with 2 outs.
Here's John Jaso now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
I didn't think it
Rays
had
leave
enough,
him
but
loaded. We'll move to the third with no score.
first 2 innings still nothing.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez.
Leading off
He'll
for the
look to get
Yankees,
something going here in this
second baseman,
scoreless ball game.
Eduardo Nunez.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Kazmir got a little smirk there. He didn't like it.
Now the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
I like that backdoor
be
breaking
nice
ball
to me.
right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Eddie Cole. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
He homered in the first game.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
Crooked call. At least it's not me.
Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Drilled to first.
Oh,
and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Should have had
Well, you're
that.
not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Estrada.
In now, Rick Estrada, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Riding in once again, Matt Joyce. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Shift? What shift?
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Swinging a liner back through the box. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Right there.
And he will scurry
right
back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. A 1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You need a stool to hit that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
That was just barely
as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Will Myers hit down the third baseline. And no shot there for Alvarez. It's past him, a fair ball.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in there or what? That ball looked like it started behind him and came back over the plate, and he was able to get a base hit on it.
So 2 on with 1 out, I believe it is. Or 2 outs. No, it's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Deanna Navarro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Well, that was a waste.
And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity
I just had
goes
to
by
try
the
to
boards
fight
here
to
as
stay
that will end the
alive
inning.
there.
Rays strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Can't believe Navarro just popped it up, but it is what it is.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Alvarez.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Alvarez, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
I know, right?
Stepping in now, Mark Teixeira standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. Brett Gardner will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Softly hit to the left side, but there to take it is Cabrera, and with that the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
I think it's going to be another tight game.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field.
That's out.
And he's got it for the first out.
First baseman number
So with the
21.
fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball,
That was a
and he
good
wanted to
change-up.
spin
I
the
really
wind right
wasn't
there and knock
expecting
one as
that.
far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
1-2 pitch to Loney. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2
I actually
away.
fell asleep there, to be honest with you.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster.
Good
Nice
hit,
job of mixing it up.
foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the
I
side.
slipped there.
Rays go in order. 1,
I
2, 3.
wasn't going to swing at it,
Through
and I
4. Still
accidentally
tied.
pushed the button.
Nothing.
I am really tired, guys.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Madison
shortstop.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I
He's
should
playing
say,
pretty
hasn't
good,
used
but
in this game. That's for sure. That was a good
hitting
pitch.
just needs to get a little better. It's just
Belt high
not
and
been
right down
my
the middle for a
typical game.
strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he
But it
wants that one
happens,
back
you
at the
know.
plate.
But we're in the middle innings right now, so we can still come back. Or
Set to deliver
win
on
yet.
0-2. Here it
say
comes.
come back because
High in the air
nobody's
out to
even
center
scored
field.
yet. Kiermaier's got it.
Kiermaier is right there, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I didn't wind
And
it
I'll
up.
tell you,
though.
this is the last guy in the lineup you want to
Sorry
put on
about
base
that.
for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him
Hey,
to try and make something
paybacking
happen
away
out
for
there.
hitting Kiermaier.
Now to the plate, Eddie.
This is a
Cole.
rival game
0 for
after
1
all.
for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Man giving out instructions.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Girardi giving out signals now.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ready with the 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
At least it's not a home
The
run.
relay, and he is in there.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit it. He's swinging back pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. It's getting hot.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
In the air, out to right. After it is
It
Myers.
looks like the Yankees
He's
are
there
going
to
to
make
get
the
their
catch, and
run.
here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0
1-0
lead.
New York.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and that sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready for another shot now, Rick Estrada. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Will should get that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays 0. Here's John Jaso now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these
Cup of
fans
coffee would be
involved at
nice.
some point as well. In there at the knees, strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball
like
up
the
and in. I'm not
Yankees are
sure
looking to
it was
bean
intended to
another
be that far up and that far in, but message sent.
Bring it
Beware.
on. Put me on base. I don't care.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Good pitch. Just didn't hit it.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, the
Was just
3
a little
balls
late
here,
on
maybe
that
this will be the
previous
leadoff
swing.
walk that gets things going for it.
Full count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that
There's a walk.
misses ball
I'll
4 now.
take
It's a
that.
leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Come on, Raymond. Let's cheer up everybody. There you go.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gardner on the move.
That's gone.
And it's a foul ball, according to the ump down the
Wait.
line.
What?
Close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together
You
near
guys
third
must be
base to
blind.
discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And
That was
remember
a
now,
home
if there's
run.
any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York.
Lord.
And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself.
That was gone.
All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling, as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Here's Ben Zobrist now. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Well, with that, the Rays are on top 2-1 now with that home run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard
Zobrist
the
is
opposite
gonna
way.
maybe get
And
a
that'll
double.
be a base hit for Zobrist. The throw into second. And he's
Double.
able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to
Young
start
boy
catching
is
up on that
up.
hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
There we go. There's the offense I'm looking for.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. One and one. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hits
it'll
this
be a
one hard the other
sacrifice.
way. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Right fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Myers. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here comes the first pitch. Shot towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now trailing the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
In now, Deoner Navarro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Could have swung at that one. Just trying to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he
Almost
lays
hit me
off
in
it
the
for a
toe.
ball.
Well, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
I had to swing
Drifting
there.
toward the third base dugout.
In the zone.
There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now.
Not really a good. Well, Navarro did get a hit in this game, but he's 1 for
Now at the plate,
3 right
that's
now, I
Drupal
think.
Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Come on, Cabrera, you're due.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here.
That'll make Will advance.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second.
I'll take that.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning.
I was hoping that it would go over his head,
But they strike for 3 in the inning.
What a
2
good
on
inning,
this
though.
2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-1 Tampa.
Top of the 6th, like you said, it's 3-1 Rays.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2 on his line so
Yankees
far in
are
the
once
game.
again under the 8 ball here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoke toward third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Line hard to center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Striding in once again, Mark Teixeira. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Thank you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 and 2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
As the new pitcher comes on for the Yankees, it's David Phelps facing James
Stepping in and ready for another shot. James
Loney.
Loney, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Loney.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
He's lucky there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I didn't think it was going to be right there. I was going to go over more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury.
Ooh, he just got it,
Diving
too.
catch for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
Not enough on it.
Gardner is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28,
Track.
Sean Jaso.
Ready for another shot now. John Jaso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Look out.
Ooh.
And that'll give him a close shave.
That would give you a shave, all right.
Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle.
But either way, Jason will get a hit here.
So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report that he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
Matt Joyce will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
That was a good hit, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back.
Top
It's
of the
Rays
7th coming up
3
either way.
and the Yankees 1.
As Nick Vasgersian just said it, top of the 7th coming up, 3-1 Tampa.
Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brett Gardner.
Kazmir pulls the string on a dandy changeup. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And strike 3 call.
Bye-bye, Gardner.
A little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Vaughn Madison, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
Let's go to the pen quick. Let's start warming up the pen a little bit.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. In there, and it's even at 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard. but foul. Ready with another 0-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1.
It's middle of the 8th coming up. We got Zobrist, Longoria, and Meyer for the 7th coming up.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high.
You think?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Gets dirty and gloves it in time. And
Good
what a
stop.
vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Looks like Teixeira's got a strained muscle in the triceps area. So it looks like Teixeira is going to be
Ryan
removed from the
McCann
game.
will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
First base,
Brian
number
McCann
34.
going to play first base.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Your
once.
third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Throwing to second.
Double.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I don't know how he hit that, but oh, this is not good. Oh, Longoria is gonna. That's not good. Longoria needs to be removed and could miss anywhere for a few days to a few months. That's not good news. So Barnett will play third for now.
Trey Barnett will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
I guess Longoria hurt his
Here's
finger.
Will Myers. And it looks
with
like this
that
could be a
game swing.
critical at-bat in this one.
Right fielder, number
A glance
9.
at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out
That
yet.
would be
So
a
this
big
could be a
loss
fun
if
at-bat to
Longoria
watch.
will be out for a while. But on to right here, right now, is we got Will Myers batting with 1 out, and Barnett taking over Longoria at second.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
2-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out and a
Pitching
runner on
Lance
second
again.
base. Into center
There you
field,
go.
and that's going to get down for a base hit. Barnett is on his way home.
That's 4-1
Tack
race.
on another here as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Deoner Navarro. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Couple
I
of
don't know
hits
why
lead to
Will
a
just
run
stopped
here
there
for
at
Tampa
second.
Bay.
I'm trying to
Eighth
get him
inning
to
coming
run,
up.
and he just
The
ain't
Rays
running
are
back.
in front, 4-1.
That was a bizarre double play, but either way we scored a run.
Barnett is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 23, Trey
Digging
Barnett.
in, Eddie Cole. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, Eddie Cole.
Here comes the first pitch.
I'm going to let Kazmir pitch another inning.
And a ball 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here.
This pitch count is still pretty low.
So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate,
Let McGee
something.
warm up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
The difference maker in this outing
Pretty good outing
is
out
the
of
two-seamer. He's doing
Kazmir,
whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah, but they got to do it and not fall back or hit into a double play. See what else.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Kaz. You can do it.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch.
I like that
missed.
swing.
1-2 now.
Push like if you like that swing. It's overrated.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Come on,
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh, he ain't getting anything.
Another 1-2 delivery. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that was.
Well, we see a lot
good.
of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
I don't know how he even hit that.
Ready for another chance? Rick Estrada.
I need your help, Raymond. I'm trying for.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive.
I
That's going to be trouble.
Cole
rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut
I
this
just
to
thought
one
for sure
at
that I could
4-3.
make Estrada go into a double play, but
Earlier in the game, the pitcher had
looks like
his
I'm
way
gonna
with
have to
him,
yank
but
him
he wins
here.
the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board
I got
as a
Ramos
result.
coming up. I need a new arm. Good hit though, just wrong team. Oh, I got Kelly King. Okay.
Kelly King is out from the
Yeah,
bullpen now as he'll
ex-Yankee
be
player
making
from
his
last
first
year, if
appearance
y'all
of this
don't
young
remember.
season.
I got him in the trade that I made with Victor Martinez to the Yankees, and I got in exchange for Kelly King. Pretty good stats last year for the Yankees. He had a pretty good spring training, so pretty well entertaining game. Hope everybody's liking the video so far. Just letting him throw some pitches and warm up a little bit more. Get a little more familiar with the diamond. Kaz just got tired there. I just thought he can do it. Usually, at least last year, he could do it. Just this this year he just wasn't able to do at least in this game, so it happens, but we're still leading right now. We're only up by 1, so it will be a McGee situation. I actually thought I had Doug Castle warming up in the pen, but I must have clicked the wrong guy and put Kelly King in. But he had a pretty good spring training, so I got very good confidence in him. We'll just see here in just a second here. But I am kind of anxious to know on the Longoria situation at the end of the game. I hope he'd be okay. It would be a big blow for us if we lose our franchise player. I think we could win if we do lose him, but it's just going to be a little more harder than usual. And here comes Ramos, and we're ready for this.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
He can do it. We can strike him out.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the stretch, a good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, ball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
That's
going to fall for a base hit. Estrada rounds third and is striding for home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Brian McCann.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over.
Or get a run to get the lead back.
On 4 base hits.
So we can bring the D in.
And no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Hank Conger is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 36, Hank Conger.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Like I said, you have to bat, you're due.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Looks like we still got David Phelps pitching.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Give me these knuckles.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
I had to try and do something.
First baseman,
tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Stepping up now, James Loney. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Yeah, I just hung up too long.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it, you still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Here's John Jaso now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Jaso really inside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses
inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back on it at the track. He's not going to have a play on it, and this
we're going to get the winning run.
The runner from first crosses the plate.
It's a for the time being.
Well, that's a huge base
hit. 5-4 Rays.
Late in the game to give you the lead, the ball game. You feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Gardner just missed that.
Stepping in,
thank you, Gardner.
Joyce. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Rays here, and it comes courtesy of John Jaso. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. And it's now
maybe a little
5-4
insurance,
Tampa
but
Bay.
just didn't get it. And don't worry, I am going to put McGee in.
There is downtown Tampa at night as we'll welcome you back
St.
to baseball here
Petersburg,
from
not
Tropicana
Tampa.
Field in St. Pete.
I don't know why they say that.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Jake McGee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
As hopefully Jake McGee can close this game out. Say one thing, this has been a very entertaining game with not a whole lot of offense, but it's been really close. We probably would have a little cushion if I would have yanked Kazmir earlier. I just felt like he had another inning in him, and he just didn't have it. So that was on me, but at least right now we're going to salvage this hopefully and walk away with the W if McGee can come through here, which I think he will. McGee's been a pretty dominant closer for us, which is a good thing. I hope everybody's enjoying the game though. Once again, I know I've said this a couple different times, but I'm trying to make some great content here and some little different content. You know, it's not official rosters, it's a little mixed up, so it's just my own little creation. It's for fun, and I really enjoy this. It's like my own little franchise here. I just thought starting last year when I started doing these videos that I did just do this for fun, you know. I already had this started and thought I would bring it aboard for the YouTube community here, and hope everybody likes this once again. It's been a lot of fun doing these games. And one more pitch and we'll get on to the top of the 9th. And there we go.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the 9th.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
In now, Vaughn Madison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
97-mile-an-hour fastball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Joyce is there, 2 gone.
I actually got a little worried there first because that was a pretty good hit off the bat. It was routine out either way, so he's 0 for 4.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
One more out to go.
Bases are empty here with two men
more
out.
strikes for the Yankees.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Yankees, good night.
I like that.
Hey, we were really treated to a good win today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Kelly King claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake McGee earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak,
Kelly
I'm Matt
King's going to
Vasgersian.
get the win.
This has been a
Kazmir
presentation
don't
of
look like he's
MLB
gonna
The
get
Show.
the
For more,
win.
follow us on Twitter at
But
MLB
either way, it
The
was a
Show.
pretty good game. And we'll take a look at the highlights here for anybody that missed the highlights here. This is a little bit of a post game.
No errors.
You've seen your first run was scored on the Ellsbury sacrifice fly.
4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
And that was Eduardo Nunez that made the scored there, and Jaso hits the home run there in the bottom.
The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
Scoring, I believe, was Jaso there. And there's the fly out by Loney in the 6th, with the great catch by Ellsbury. Good stop by McCann, but oh well. Just a good stop, that's all I can say there, even if it is on the wrong team. Myers, he had a great game. He was 4 for 4, and he's actually, well, no, actually Jaso scored the winning run. It wasn't Myers, but still, great game. And the 2-run RBI by Estrada that brought him closer at 4-3 in the top of the 8th. And then Ramos' little bleeper hit ties the game at 4 apiece. And then Jaso scoring Kiermaier with a double to center. That was a good hit. I didn't think it had enough distance there off the bat, but that was a good hit. And then Eduardo Nunez strikes out to end the game, and that's the ball game, everybody. As we look here, as Joyce went 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs on the day. Good, pretty good game for him. Could be better, but good game. But Jaso, he went 2 for 3. Good game with a double and an RBI and a run. And Will Myers, perfect 4 for 4. Pretty good game for Myers and 2 RBIs. And Ben Zobrist went 1 for 4. So that's on the Rays side. And Yankees, they did pretty good. Just our pitching kind of held them down a little bit. And we'll look at the box score. The Yankees had 5 Ks. Or they struck out 5 times. I shouldn't say 5 Ks. They only struck us out 4 times. And 4 Ks for Kazmir, 7 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs. Good game for Kazmir, despite all that, but just didn't get the W. As you see, Kelly King got the W. And McGee got his second save with a strikeout. So that's the ball game, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and include this video. And this has been presentation of MLB 17 The Show season mode. This has been a presentation from the Viper TV without any, well, back up a minute. You need to have writing permission if you want to use copyright material from my YouTube channel, and without any, well, if you do, I'm getting my words mixed up, I'm so tired, everybody, excuse me. Any video showed on any other YouTube channel will be reported that it's been from the Viper TV, and your channel will be reported. So with that, I thank you, everybody, and raise up, everybody, and I will catch you all for Game 3 coming up probably tomorrow. So put your notifications on, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.